So these already have fold lines after it's been laundered, gone through the autoclave. Fold lines are already there. You just, for the most part, on most of these, just have to follow them. So the easiest way I like to do it is to take your drape, find your middle fold, and fold it in half. This is especially nice if you're doing this in the laundry room and don't have a lot of space, especially with the large drapes. This one, the fold lines aren't correct throughout the whole thing, but what you're going to do is take one half of it, pull it up, and start following the fold lines. There we go. There we go. Biggest thing is you want to make sure that your marker, whatever tells you what size it is somewhere on the outside. When we finish according it, you'll see why that's important. So then I take it, fold it over. You can see this is where my fold lines start looking wrong. Somebody folded this incorrectly the first time, then it went through the autoclave and permanently pressed in the incorrect fold lines. You're going to take it, fold in half, and keep going down your accordion. So you get this approximate shape. And then we're going to follow our accordion lines. So you get this approximate shape. And you'll have your size here on the outside corner telling you what it is. That way when they go and they open this, they can immediately read that and go, yes, this is the size I want, or no, this was not the size that I wanted. Again, always remember your sterile indicator. If one of these is not in there and your doctor opens it up, looks at it, even if your tape is black, we still have no idea if it's sterile on the inside without one of these strips. So they're gonna have to stop, toss that aside to be rewrapped, and then they're going to have to deglove, reglove. And that wastes a lot of time, and the doctors get a little cranky. So we're gonna put this in the middle of our diamond. I'm gonna pull it all the way up. Flatten this out. And pull this down. We can leave a nice big triangle right here. You don't need to scrunch it up. Like this. Remember, leave a nice big tab pointing whichever direction you're going to be pulling it. Tab out. Now we're going to grab our cloth. Again, always have this tongue facing away from you. Pull up. Important thing to remember with these ones is make sure your tongue isn't hanging over the edge. Otherwise, when you bring your other side over, it's going to be sticking out, and we don't want that because we don't want to end up confusing which tongue we're grabbing for opening it. So make sure that is completely over here, like that. And we're pulling it over. Now I can't see that tongue over here. Hold it over just a little bit. That way your tongue is, again, away from that edge. Over. And we tuck it in. There we go. Make sure you're leaving a nice little bit of tongue for them to be able to grab out. Right on here, date. It was an extra large, 6.5-inch drape. And our initial. You don't have to write out drape. We always know whatever is in here is an extra large size and it has a 6.5-inch hole in it. Again, you don't need much more tape than that. And always leave your courtesy tabs. Keep your courtesy tab over the top. So when we go to open it, this is what we're going to grab first to peel that tape off. And then always make sure when it goes into the autoclave, put your number 1 or your number 2, again, so we can track autoclave function.